YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today you have the Rhino. We're looking at this beer. Flying Barn Pale Ale. So this was a shirt that was sent to me by High River in my craft tap order. So thank you very much, High River, for this shirt. I'm a fat man, so I'm usually a double XL. This is only a large. I'm actually surprised it fit on. It don't look good. It hugs in places you don't want it to hug. But I'll give you... First, I like the bright orange color. It pops. I like that. The sort of wood-like veneer of the Flying Barn, I like. I like that. On the back, it has the High River. I like it. It's a nice shirt. Just not big enough for this fat man. I do already have somebody that's going to take it from me. I just put it on long enough to do this video. So like I said, we're looking at Flying Barn Pale Ale from High River Brewing Company. I really kind of like that can too. We don't just set out to build a brewery. We didn't just set out to build a brewery in High River. We set out to build High River's brewery. For us, it's about more than beer. It's about community. We chose High River because it's a town. Because this town is made of people who have risen to every challenge and come out stronger because of it. So first and foremost, that's great. I know a lot of breweries that have done stuff like that. South River in Ontario is the same type of thing. South River Brewing Company used to be known as Highlander Brewing Company, and they were basically the town. They were the main draw for the town, so that was great. As much as a lot of people hate Creemore Springs because it's now owned by Molson, Creemore Springs originally was a big draw for Creemore Springs, and they weren't just about being a brewery in Creemore Springs, they were about being Creemore Springs Brewery. And I mean, it's always a great thing to have out there to that thought. So this is 4.5% alcohol by volume. I'm really intrigued to get this done. Yeah, my hair's still pink. It's supposed to be a 20 to 30 wash thing. You can see it's already starting. I'm starting to get little streaks of white here. Like, it looks like I'm balding, but it's that my albino hairs are there. And then it goes to pink. And the pink is getting lighter and lighter. So, hey, maybe soon. Maybe soon. So let's try this. So some of the beers from High River were 355s. Some of them were 473s. This one, as you can tell, is that on the outside? That's on the outside. What the fuck is that? Okay, so that is a very nice looking beer. So a little hazy crazy. Nice, like, ooh. It's a brassy color. No, more bronze. More like a bronze. It's a really nice looking beer. The head was fluffy white, sent out of the glass. Sent out of the can. Okay, so Flying Barn Pale Ale, 4.5% alcohol. What am I smelling when I smell this beer? I am smelling a little bit of stone fruit. I'm smelling a little bit of earthiness. I'm smelling a little bit of grapefruit. Stone fruit, earthiness, grapefruit, and almost a tiny touch of cherry. Slanche. Oh. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, so there are some beer authors, Stephen Beaumont for one, that does say that you should always try a brewery's pale ale. A lot of beer writers that I've been around have had different beer styles that they use as the cornerstone to learn whether or not a brewery knows what they're doing. He was pale ales. For me, Myself, I usually go for a porter or a stout, but that's because porters and stouts are my favorite beer. I can understand with all the nuances a pale ale can have, why a pale ale might be what you go for, and almost every brewery has a pale ale, so it is an easy style to choose because again, almost every craft brewery makes at least one pale ale, so you can go out there and have a pale ale from every single brewery and figure that stuff out whether or not you like it. That being said, I like this pale ale. Soft, subtle stone fruit flavors, a little bit of apricot, a little bit of peach. Little tiny bit, right at the back of the throat, on the bottom of the tongue, little tiny bit of grapefruit rind, like you just took a nice big bite out of the peel. Bready and biscuity on the back end with that rind, little earthiness on the back end as well. And there's that stone fruit with a little bit of biscuitiness and just a little bit of sweet maltiness up at the forefront. All in all, this is a very well-rounded beer. All in all, this was a very good drinking beer, and it's 4.5% alcohol, so you could drink a bunch of them and not have a problem. I like that beer. As many of you know, my rating system goes on not just whether I like it, but whether I would buy it again. So, if it's over a 7, I would buy it again. If it's over a 5, it means I would drink it without a problem. If it's over a 2.5, it means I would drink it. I might complain. If it's under a 2.5, I don't want it. I would give that a 7.75 out of 10. I would buy that again. That is a solid little drink. Even tastes good on the burp. Oh, excuse me. That's a solid little drinking beer. That's a nice beer. High River Flying Barn Pale Ale. It's a flying barn. Thank you, guys.